Hello and welcome to another update video about Natgas. Natgas is really at a key inflection point there. It should really turn around here. You see we had all these previous swing lows we have all these previous swing lows in this region around $1.60. Here that they are significant. I mean, they are on the long-term chart. $1.60 here in 2016. Here in this region in 2020. Here at 160, that was in 1999. So they are quite significant ones because they are on the long-term chart. But Natgas's inability to reverse here, or at least show a bounce, can open the door down to the next Fibonacci level at $1.35. And this is likely going to be a relevant one because the market already reacted here to the previous one at 198. So the measurement is correct. And I would, I would just pay attention to the area around 135 to 125. If there is no possibility here for a bounce, if the chart doesn't show any attempt of a bounce. Now let's go to the 1 hour chart. Minor adjustments needed down here, but really nothing changed. Yeah, the structure overall doesn't change. We are still heading further to the downside. I highlighted to you we are certainly on the lookout for a bounce, but so far no confirmation of a bounce yet. At least we would like to see, and I have to adjust resistance slightly because the price made a marginally lower low. That was also forecasted still because it looked a bit like a bear flag there. Okay, well, we talk about that microstructure there in a minute that we see down there, but overall we'd still like to see another 4-5 pattern. Okay, and I don't currently see the move down completed. There is no evidence for it at all. Okay, we haven't even had a sustained break above the resistance area I communicated yesterday. I will take out those white Fibonacci levels. There was a potential to see a bounce around 161. Not yet. Okay, so as I said, it opens the door to 135 if we don't get a bounce in this region. You see also downside momentum seems to be increasing. We have, from an Elliott wave point of view, probably still this third wave unfolding to the downside. Yeah, and we recently had some really nice reactions to resistance areas. This one here, I will take that out now. No need. Take this out. No need. And the most recent one, I gave you that yesterday. It certainly did lead to a reaction, but the market pushed slightly above resistance and immediately got rejected, but that is not a wave 4. Okay, so I will have to adjust the micro count just very slightly. I have to say though, from an Elliott wave point of view, there isn't really anything very reliable about the micro count. I'm simply tracking some structures here. We are simply using it to identify relevant resistances and if there is any kind of 5-wave structure to the upside, because at the moment there isn't really much to talk about here other than, you know, until we see a 5-wave move up above resistance, we can look at the circle wave 4. By the way, larger resistance area is now $1.78 to $2.04. This is where I would like to get this corrective wave 4 rally into, and only a move above $2.04 would indicate that something more bullish is going on. Until then, we're simply tracking the downtrend and just give our best here to track the structures. There are numerous interpretations, and I'm not suggesting that the micro count is really very reliable, but still, you know, we see if we can identify some inflection points. And really, we're only watching out for a new move from the lows that we can then ideally get a little bit more of idea of where we are, because we need those, let's say, wave 4 rallies, wave 4 corrective bounces, B wave rallies, whatever. We need those landmarks on the chart. There isn't much you can do really with these microstructures here. However, I think with the move that we've seen now, we have the possibility to add maybe another trend line to the chart. Let's see if that leads us somewhere. Yeah, I think we can add another trend line. That is not unhelpful. No, can be helpful because it would indicate when the structure on the chart changes. Until we break above that trend line, I would focus on lower. Also here, we still see in case anyone's asking, this is now an ending diagonal here to the downside, yeah, due to this strong wave 4 there. But it still looks a bit like a bearish flag, and you see that. So again, I will not rule out one more low, and then it would take minimally a break above the descending trend line to suggest that this wave 4 corrective rally is unfolding. And there's not much more to add, so keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500, as well as regular updates about stocks, then please check out the Stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.